Alrighty. Welcome to Summit Point. We are going to be racing the Jetta in the SimLab Production Car Challenge. We are just getting into qualifying. Looks like it's going to be a good race since the Jetta's become a free car. Lots more participation in this class compared to last season when I ran the Jetta, which is very good. So we are doing the full layout of Summit Point, which is great. I do enjoy this layout in this car. It is a whole lot of fun. You're allowed to be very, very aggressive if you want to. I just realized I do not have my dashboard up on my phone, and since I have not started the lap yet, I'm just going to pull that up really quickly and hope the qualifying scrutiny doesn't flag me. Let's see. Perfect. Qualifying scrutiny, if I'm just running around too slow, it'll flag me for abusing, and no, we don't want that. But I have a digital dash on my phone, one of my old phones that I use as a dashboard for this car because you really need it. You cannot really hear the shifts very well, as you can probably tell. Get a flying start off this corner, and I'll narrate the first lap here. So you're going to swing it wide out, pedal to the ground. As soon as that rev limiter blinks, shift flying down the downhill here on the straightaway. Now you can take this first corner in a myriad of ways. I choose to brake at the 3, gradually slowing down, then applying more pressure. You can choose to brake a little later and apply basically full braking because these cars have ABS, and shift into 3rd to help slow you down, but I don't prefer to do that because if you miss your braking point, you are going headlong into the wall. Light tap of the brakes, a shift down to slide the wheels off the curb. Probably scrubbed off a little too much speed there, but that's okay. Using as much shoulder as we can, going through this little right-hander. I let off the gas because I wimped out, then hard on the brake, shifting down. Into the left-hander, now into the horseshoe. Now you can go about this in 2 ways. I choose to shift into 3rd to help slow the car down. Roll it about half throttle. You're going to shift up halfway through the corner because 3rd gear is really short. Coming around, now this is the key. You actually want to let off in this left-hander ever so slightly, and then you can take the right-hander at full throttle, let the car drift to the outside. Flying down the second to last straightaway here, getting up into 6th gear, and then it's really important to set yourself up on the brake, shift down, let the car slide. This is a slow in, fast out, and I slid too far. So that lap's actually not going to count, so I'm going to be quiet on this one so that I can fully concentrate. Had to dip down to 3rd because I missed my braking point, trying to gain too much time. Okay, let's try this corner again. There we go. You just need to slide that front end just enough. Probably shifted a little early. Let's take a look at the final lap time. 1:23.9. Second place in class. That's about what I expected. I'm going to scroll over my standings, which you can't see. It looks like we are half a second off the leader, which is fine. We just got to stay with them. I'll be curious if the leader does decide to leave a gap. It would be most helpful if they did, because the Miatas. We are going to be faster than some of the slow Miatas. Half a second a lap isn't too bad. You can make that up in the draft on the straightaway. So as long as we keep to that, we probably will actually be able to have a good run at it. However, I do think there is one time outstanding. So with that, I'm going to pull into the pits and we'll switch it over to qualifying. Or I'm sorry, the race. Alright, and we are back. Looks like we got bumped down to third. Which is fine. The two cars in front of us very competitive. So here we are rolling. Going to be starting third in class, not bad. All about maintaining speed, and it looks like the leader is going to leave a gap. And the only thing that I kind of fear is that none of these Jettas have paint jobs on them, which means they are the base things, and of course the other people are not leaving a gap, so this is going to be problematic.
Jetta 14, car.
Those you're behind me. You gridded behind me.
Jetta 14, car.
I don't think that anybody's going to leave any gaps.
Get ready, going green.
Okay. I do not know what's going on.
Eight cars off.
Somebody.
Green flag, Jetta 14, car.
Just got to be really careful here because we didn't leave a gap.
Car right. Keep to the left. Clear on the right. Right side. Still there, hold your line. Stay on the left. Stay on the left. Clear.
Dang it, dude. I wasn't expecting him to slam on the brakes like that. Okay, we gotta get around this guy. Oh, the leader has spun. The leader has spun. He's put it in the grass. Tires because I took that turn incorrectly. Wow, what a series of developments.
Left side.
Whoa, somebody just got thrown into the stratosphere.
Still there. Clear on the left.
Let's see if we can run this guy down. Okay, first lap without any traffic. It's not looking very
Again,
good.
you're in second. Good job. Very nice.
Especially when you apex the corner like that. That was horrendous. Man, there are cars all over the place. I've seen so many cars flying off the track, it's pretty crazy. I'm not sure this race is going to be long enough. It's a 25-minute race, but one thing that does happen at this track is if you are not careful, the tires will wear out. And that 4 car is also coming. Him and I are the highest ranked people in the Jetta class, and I was expecting him to come through the field. He did not qualify, so I do not know what type of times he can run. Oh, the leader! He's scurrying all over the place. We're gonna be able to catch him, or at least trim a lot off this gap, make him shimmy in his jimmies. We can get enough to draft behind him. That was not the way to do it. We might be able, if he runs this corner wrong, we might be able to catch a draft. Pulled up just a little bit. Oh, the draft is taking effect. We are getting some pull. And with that, we're going to brake early. Not too hard, or you're going to spin the rears. I know this is a front-wheel drive car, so when you brake really hard on the front wheels, the wheel hop is terrible. But it adds to the challenge. He got off a little bit there. We're going to see if he'll dive it in too hard into this corner once again. And he does. He's going to roll offline a little bit, but not quite hard enough. So if we can just stay in his head.
Car stop on the right.
This doesn't even count. Traffic. Like, we're going to run into traffic at some point. And And when we do, that's probably going to determine this race. I know I don't handle traffic the best. Oh, slid too wide. Had to get off the gas. It's alright, so did he. He's going to try to shake us. Nice, easy on the brakes. He rolled it a little wide. That's alright. Just gonna ride. We've got a lot of time left. According to my thing, we got 17 minutes. That's a long time. That little S curve out of the hairpin is my worst part of the track. I just can't seem to figure that out. Starting to overheat the tires ever so slightly. Got to make sure that we stay in our head as well. We don't screw up and make a mistake just trying to outdrive this guy. Ooh, he did a really good run through that corner. Ran a little wide. He really slowed down. Could have taken him on that corner, but it's not worth it. We're just going to let him go. We're going to get past the traffic and we'll fight it out. If it was later in the race, I probably would have dove for it. Over rev the car quite a bit on that. It's alright. Get off the gas. Power through here because I know he lets off a lot. He's letting off because the car's getting tight. Ooh, that was a really bad corner. All right, got to rethink that one. I think we're backing off a little too early. Whoa. So it was very subtle and you probably didn't notice it, but when I got on the brakes, the car weaved to the left, and if we got one of those tires on the grass, we would be gone. Mr. Apex. It's alright, the draft will catch us back up. Let's take a look. We got 10 minutes. Long time to go. 4-car has crashed. So we don't really have to worry about him too much. We've actually been putting quite a gap on those behind us. Now I know he is really weak in this section of the track. Like, we can just dive like a submarine, except that was a little too far. Went way wide. Didn't quite have enough momentum to overtake him, and I'm not going to in the first corner. He's going to run a defensive line. I'm just going to put him in a really awkward spot. Handled it pretty good. That was a strange wheel hop. Just sizing him up right now. I've deduced that his weak spot is right here. I mean, I dove it in way too deep. But if I can get a really, really good dive into the corner, not a dive bomb, just a really good run into the corner, we could maybe pull alongside him and make it really awkward. Missed the apex, got to make sure we don't run wide. I really need to shape up that last corner. We could make a whole lot of time on that corner by itself. Gonna go catch some draft. And brakes. Lost a lot of time there. Just was turning the front tires, chugging the front tires too much. Okay, we got 5 minutes. We just got over 6 minutes left, so we need to actually start thinking about this. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I did not think he was going to slam on the brakes that hard. That was a really good entry. We're going to have to remember that. I don't think we're going to have quite enough momentum to get alongside. We're going to freak him out a little bit. In the hopes that maybe he'd run wide. Did not. Probably could have played the game a little longer, but that's okay. Driving very conservatively. Wouldn't be surprised if he does another. I think this area is going to be where we're going to have to get him.
Whoa.
Curb. Alright, we gotta drive lights out. We've got basically 2, maybe 3 laps. We've got a solstice in the way. This is going to be very interesting.
Left side. Still there. Clear.
That could have gone very badly.
Car on your
We're
left.
gonna get position. We're gonna get a really
Down the
awkward
right.
entry.
Clear. You're in third. Right side. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the right. You just got the white flag. That means one more lap to go.
I knew that was going to happen, so it was very important that we got by him before that Mustang passed us.
Left side.
Come on,
Still
go,
there,
go,
hold
go,
your
go,
line.
go. Yes! That was the gap we needed. All right. Now we just got to slow down, go through this corner, don't run off track. Wow. Wow. What a win. Man, that was awesome. That was
You
great.
won. Awesome job.
What the hell, guy? Wait for a wrap. Was my clean race still there?
Wow, that was awesome. Great win.
Or why did you start right behind the Miatas when you supposed to pick? What was up with that?
That was amazing. I'm gonna go do donuts. I won the race. So I'm gonna go do some victory donuts. Everybody
Okay, the
coming?
race is over. Bring it on in.
And since this is a front wheel drive car, reverse donuts. Wow. Trying to get in the dirt so we can at least get some smoke. There we go. Get some smoke going all the way. That's enough. Wow, what a race. That was an absolute blast. All right, let's take a look at this move. Coming down. Chasing him, chasing him, chasing him. Really hard on the binders. Get up close. He hesitates a little. Goes wide, and we just go right up underneath him. Coming down this short straightaway here, I knew if we got to this point it was going to be awkward. But he lets off and lets me go. And we just have a perfect run through that corner. He runs a little bit wide, hampering his efforts. Going down, a perfect run through that corner. Oh, he got way off course there. Tried to cut it a little too quick. Coming around. And at this point, yeah, he just wasn't going to be able to catch me that lap. But the next lap, when we had a few other cars in the mix, certainly became a concern that he might catch us. But hey, that was a whole lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. That was one heck of a race. Let's come around here and we'll finish off this video with some epic victory donuts. Hey, that was a whole lot of fun. This is a really fun series. If you're looking for some multi-class racing that isn't in super high-powered, high-speed cars, come check out SimLab Production Car Challenge. It's a whole lot of fun. I really enjoy racing in this series, and I know you will too. If you're looking for a car that's easy to drive and really fun, you know, a fun challenge because it's front-wheel drive, contrary to basically every other race car that we know of, you know, try the Jetta. It's a free car. It's a diesel. It's completely weird to anything else you know how to race. And what do you got to lose? So I hope you enjoyed the ride. It was a whole lot of fun. And I'll see you in the next race.